Baloney gives off the vibe of buying a dog so the ATF would.
I have a fetish for the ATF shooting dogs.
Yes.
So I got.
You're just like, I wish. You're like, I wish they would.
I wish a motherfucker.
I got this fucking barky mutt, and now
you had a Chinese water crescent so you could savor its death.
I suck dick. Yo, just rub the dick between my cheeks.
Oh yeah. I also have to talk about. I have to talk about the latest MCU update, gamers. Welcome back to the MCU update. We all love the MCU. God, I watched way too many of those fucking movies. Oh my God. Why did I do that to myself? Why?
I don't.
Why?
Yeah, I would have been less concerned if you started cutting yourself.
For real. But
Yes.
I broke my fast for the first time in like 2 years, and I watched a Marvel movie.
Was it the Deadpool movie?
I watched the Deadpool movie. And I can confirm, after having watched that entire movie, Wesley Snipes did not open his eyes once. He hasn't opened his eyes since Blade 3. Yeah.
I didn't know he closed his eyes.
Oh, do you not know the story?
Yeah, no, he did. He hated Blade 3. He didn't want it to be made, right?
Yeah, and in the final scene, he refused to open his eyes. I was joking up to the release of this movie. I was like, if Wesley Snipes opens his eyes, it's gonna be a tragedy. And he didn't open his eyes once. He was in sunglasses the whole time, couldn't see his eyes.
Yeah, because like I saw that scene where it's like poorly CG'd in.
Oh my God. It's like my only association with Blade.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I've never had a big fondness for Blade, but
yeah, those movies are pretty good. I would say at least the first. I know the first one holds up. I didn't see the second or third one, but I know the first one's.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's arguably the movie that saved comic book movies after Batman and Robin didn't do very well. I kind of feel like people in the 80s and 90s were just like really dramatic because it would there'd be like a year or two gap between like certain certain genre movies or like industries, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, the market's collapsed, it will never return. Like the video game crash, right? That lasted a year. It didn't even happen in the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, it was just an American thing. But, yeah, I thought it was a bigger deal than it was.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was like at least like a 5-year ordeal. Like,
I mean, it killed Atari, but no, it lasted. It started in '83, and the NES came out in the US in '85. So I mean, 2 years. That's a solid amount of time. Don't get me wrong. And like,
right,
I kind of get it. It was an industry that had only been around for like 10 years. Okay, maybe it was just a fad, but fads don't usually last 10 fucking years, except for trench coats. But like, if you look at it from a global scale, I mean, it never died in Europe. If anything, it grew harder in Europe. And I mean, the NES came out in Japan in '83.
They love their Amiga in Europe.
Oh, they won't shut the fuck up about the Amiga.
Oh, the Amiga. Then the Adventures of Flippity Flop and Chip Chap.
Boy, the Amiga, and it's Wonderful World of Dizzy. Or I love not being able to own anything sharper than a butter knife. I would say I'm sorry to all of our British viewers, but first off, we don't have viewers, and second off, fuck you if you're British. If you're British, kill yourself.
I mean, it's bad enough they're British. Normally, I wouldn't condone suicide, but you're British, so
yeah, you're British. You're doing the world a favor.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I watched the new Deadpool movie. A little bit too much Deadpool for my taste, but it was fine.
I remember
really
enjoying
like
the first two movies, so I'm down for checking out I might check this one out.
Yeah, that's kind of how I mean, I didn't really enjoy the first two movies that much. I enjoyed parts of them. The thing is, I like the X-Men, but not Deadpool.
That's weird. I'm the opposite. I only like Deadpool. Like, I like Deadpool and the Punisher, and those are like the only two heroes I like.
I don't know. I've never been big on the Punisher either.
Why
I have fond memories of the PS2 game based on the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't in any Punisher movie, was he?
Wasn't he? Or am I crazy? Who played the Punisher?
Fuck, I can't remember his name. There was only one good Punisher movie. The sequel was so bad. I was so upset because that first movie was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, no, the new Deadpool movie is like a love letter to early to mid 2000s comic book movies. I appreciated that part. They make fun of Gambit for having an accent. Oh yeah, no, Blade being in it
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they got the chick that played Elektra back. Of all the deep takes, Elektra. But no, Blade was cool. It was cool to see X-23's actress reprise her role. Not a role I ever thought needed to be reprised, but it was
Right.
nice.
Also, Aeon Flux makes an appearance. Fuck it. We'll just get all the 2000 early odds.
Woo! Aeon Flux. Yeah. When are we gonna do we do like a themed stream where you just make your whole stream like super early 2000s, like Aeon Flux, Animatrix, Crazy Taxi.
What if instead of the Matrix, it was the Gatetrix? And then if you
What
take
if it was the Gatetrix and Keanu Reeves just spread his asshole?
You take the blue pill.
Sorry, I had to cut you off because your joke was stupid.
You take the blue pill and get married with a wife and kids, but you're secretly blow dudes in a stall. Take the red pill, and I'll show you how deep this asshole goes. There we go.
You know what?
See?
Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Hot take. The fourth Matrix movie is Kino.
Didn't he make it bad on purpose?
Yeah. She made it a bad movie, but have you watched it? I think you should watch it.
Why?
If you haven't watched it, because it is. Oh, you're playing Spooky's Jump House.
Yeah. Spookum's Jump House. Scaries.
I once fucking sat through a fucking lore video about this game. I don't give two shits about this game.
It's fun. Anyway, I like it. It's a good time.
Anyways, yeah. So, sorry, I had to like toddler entertain myself. But what's the saying? Oh yeah, the fourth Matrix movie. It's like there's an art to it. There's an art to what Lana Wachowski accomplished, and I recommend anyone watch it just because, like, okay, here's the thing with the Matrix, right?
Okay.
First movie, good. Everyone agrees. First movie, good. Animatrix, everyone who's seen it agrees, good, right?
Yeah, I've heard good things, even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Second and third movie make no fucking sense if you haven't seen the Animatrix.
Okay. They got cool action scenes though. That's all I.
Yeah, they do have cool action scenes. But look, I grew up. I watched the movies without the Animatrix, and I thought the second, third movie bad. And then I watched the Animatrix with it, and I was like, oh no, never mind. These movies are actually pretty good. Are they perfect? No, but if you appreciate the craft of it's the same appeal as Star Wars. If you appreciate the craft of cinema. You can appreciate the second and third Matrix movie.
But I don't appreciate Star Wars. I think Star Wars is kind of like lame and gay.
I mean, it's baby's first artistic leitmotifs. I mean, Star Wars is lame and gay in parts. Especially if, like, you know, you were introduced to something better, or you grew up during a time when Star Wars was basically just lame and gay when anyone tried to shove it down your throat. Like, if you grew up with just the N64, I mean, you're a little bit gayer.
Like, but you know, I still stand by that Spaceballs is the best Star Wars movie.
It's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
But Star Wars is good for, like, learning literary. Is it perfect? Is it perfect explanation of the hero's journey? No, it's artistic leitmotifs that happen to match up to an incredibly vague template that George Lucas didn't even intend to follow, like pottery rhymes. But like, I kind of realized this with the more recent Disney movie, Luca. That movie is baby's first gay subtext. Like, that. This is for queer little 10-year-olds to watch this movie and be like, oh wait, they're gay. Oh, they're gay. Okay, I get it. They're gay.
Wait, Luca?
And then
is Luca the dog movie?
No, it's the gay fish movie.
Okay.
I literally, whenever I watch it with my kids, I refer to it as the gay fish movie, and then they say, "What do you mean? Luca's not gay?" And I say, "Motherfucker, have you watched Luca?"
Well, apparently the Beast from Beauty and the Beast is gay, and I don't see it.
Yeah, no, that's also, but that's supposed to be more of like Beast, Aladdin, and Ariel are all supposed to be or have some gay subtext, but that is way more of the gay writer of those movies, sort of putting what he knew into into how he wrote those movies.
You're telling me they're putting the gay agenda in Disney movies this whole time?
At least since the Disney Renaissance, yeah. I hate to break this to you, but
oh no.
Yeah, no. And Beast is really more of an allegory for having AIDS than being
I don't
gay
see that.
itself.
It just seems like an allegory for an abusive relationship.
Well, that's the cracked article, brain dead.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Cracked, like most journalists and people who do essays are lame and gay. I'm not denying that, but it looks more like even still, I still see it.
Okay, yes. On a surface level, you could interpret Beauty and the Beast as an allegory for an abusive relationship. But even if you look at it like that, it's a terrible allegory for an abusive relationship because it's essentially saying, stay with your abuser. Yeah. Eventually they'll get better. And that's not what the movie's trying to say. That's never what it was trying to say. I mean, if you watch the movie, like with literary analysis and with the context of like its writing process, Beauty and the Beast is a film about a hurt person who is cursed with terminal illness.
Right. And
he lashes out at people because he doesn't believe he's worthy of being loved. And it's supposed to be an allegory because the writer of the movie was literally dying of AIDS while he wrote it. He died of AIDS while the movie was still in production.
I'd like to make a quick counterpoint. Okay, so it's a bad allegory that it's an abusive relationship, but then he got better because she stuck with him. Counterpoint to that, his AIDS got better according to the Beauty and the Beast.
His AIDS got better in the end.
Yeah.
But that was supposed to be like, I think that had more to do with like, are gay people worthy of redemption? More to the point, analyzing those three movies, because those three movies all had the same writer, and he was gay, and he put a lot of his gay experience into those movies.
Mainly the villains, it seemed like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got to tell somebody the other day that Ursula was based on Divine.
Holy crap, that makes so much sense. I don't know why I didn't.
You didn't fucking know?
Well, I never thought about it, but yeah, no, it makes a shit ton of sense when you say it out loud.
When the animators were storyboarding, the writer came in and was like, "Have you ever watched Pink Flamingos?" And said to base it off of Divine. Okay. I know Ursula is 100% based on Divine.
Remember when we were having a conversation about like, hey, we should have Republicans that are homophobic watch Pink Flamingos, and then they'd be more accepting to gays. And I was like, no, they shouldn't. They should never see Pink Flamingos ever.
Yeah, but the Zwick Talk fans can go watch Pink Flamingos with their fucking. Sorry, go watch clips of Pink Flamingos that are cut on TikTok to Skibbity Toilet songs. It only lasts 5 seconds, but I know your attention span is fucking dog shit. You make this like a YouTube short. Just be insulting the audience. Fucking hate all of you. Fucking watch something for longer than 5 minutes, you fucking gays. Anyways, back to the literary analysis of Renaissance era Disney movies. I mean, Little Mermaid is literally an allegory for like, okay, a gay curious character trying to explore their homosexuality when their father is disapproving. I mean,
I guess I can see that. I can kind of, if I squint, I see that.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, this is the 1980s and Disney. And we're not talking about, the newest queer Disney character. Did you know that the newest Disney movie has a gay couple in it? It's the first Disney gay couple. It's like, fuck you. They got edited out of the Chinese cut. No, we're talking about Disney in the 1980s. Like Roy Disney's in charge. Jeffrey Katzenberg's in charge. These are not gay-friendly men. And so, yeah, you had to be subtle about it. And it's really more of, okay, this is somebody taking from their own life experience and integrating it into the film rather than it is like text. Like Luca is just text. That's just two gay fish.
Two
Kanye
chicks.
West loves gay fish.
Mhm. Fish dicks.
Yeah, fish sticks. Yeah, Lucas just text. Buzz Lightyear's just text, even though nobody saw that movie. It was apparently bad, and
They went woke.
it went woke. It had a lesbian couple.
Oh,
So
no.
woke. Woke Danny.
They were just on there for 5 seconds so they could cut it out of the Chinese release.
Apparently the Lightyear movie, the gay characters actually do something in that. Not that anyone fucking saw that movie. Nobody can confirm this.
Yeah. I had no interest just because it's just like
yeah. I mean, like Disney animators. You know, Disney. You hate Disney, but like Disney animators, you know, they've been trying to sneak in queer allegories for years. I mean, you telling me Mike and Sully are two men that live together as full-grown adults, and they aren't fucking? Like, those are grown-ass men in their 30s living together. They're fucking. I'm sorry, they're fucking. They raise a child together. That's a gay that's gay subtext right there. But yeah.
Jeez.
Mommy. Speaking of gay subtext.
My beautiful baby girl.
Oh, mommy. Come here. Can you spit my mouth? It's open.
So, Berries, I heard you made a new friend. Young Igloo.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, how? What do you mean?
Oh, he told me that you were funny as fuck.
Oh.
Why do you sound disappointed?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what everyone says.
Oh. Yeah, I know my dick's huge. What of it?
I thought you were going to say something. I was like, oh, we're friends, huh? I mean, I was just funny. What do I have to say about him?
Is he funny, Berries? Or should I just steer clear? Is this another one of Zwick's gay friends?
Nah.
No,
here's the thing. Most of Zwick's friends aren't funny, so it's fine. I don't remember anything he said. I just remember being funny myself. I love myself. Hi.
Maybe you should hate yourself. You ever think about that?
We're talking about gay subtext in Disney movies.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's a deleted scene from Dumbo where Dumbo sucks off one of the other circus animals.
It's the rat. He sucks off the rat. He gives him a little touch. There
was so much cum. How does a rat produce that much cum?
We're not just talking about the scene in Aladdin where the genie says, "Teenagers, take off your clothes."
Well, I'm talking about Dumbo sucking off a rat. I don't know what nonsense you're on.
Yes. Berries, I want you to know that me and my one coworker cannot stop just saying the beef is stroking off.
I love having influence over the small minds around me.
The other day, right? We had beef stroking off at work, and I was just like, Piper, come here.
The beef?
Look, it's
stroking off?
Stroking off!
Why are you stroking off in the kitchen?
You're stroking off in the kitchen, beef. Oh my god.
God, that's so country.
Gingerbread this man.
Oh my god. That's so hot.
Shrimp fried this rice.
Oh my fuck.
Man, Berries, I want to go up to your boyfriend and say, you tell me gingerbread this man.
Do it.
I will. If I ever meet your boyfriend in person, that's the first thing I'm doing. That's the first thing I'm saying. Are you telling me a gingerbread this man?
Wait, is your
You're telling me a gingerbread this man?
Oh, I get it, because you're a redhead.
Berries, can we sidebar a second?
Yeah, what's going on?
Like, I know he's retarded, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure Zwick is like the level of retarded where if you were to open his head, it would just be cottage cheese.
Yeah, it's giving him too much credit. I think it'd be like...
Well, he's dumb. He's dumb and he don't get no bitches. Hence the cottage cheese brain.
Dude, he hasn't fucked anyone since the Obama administration. Like, what the fuck?